Oh yeah, the talking thing. They can't talk back. We can't see him waving back.
Can they see and hear you?
I don't know.
I can.
Damn it! I was trying to sort of sidestep you out of it.
What?
I know, because seeing if I can distract your brain from the terrible pun every week. I mean, terrible pun. Can see, can hear, can handle a sword a little. How is it? Can't sing, can't dance, can handle a sword a little. Yeah. It's a new week, and it's another Tuesday.
Woo!
Woohoo!
It's Tuesday.
Yes, sang regards saying that everyone seems to be streaming tonight. I saw Winters put a stream up earlier, and I think it's Liam Dempsey's regular night, the Tuesday as well. But I imagine it's a very different crowd. So usual format. The
Oh yeah, traveling tortoise. Oh yeah, you should definitely message him.
What's this then? Traveling tortoise says so. This is a total departure from normal sequence. I think I might need to take a sedative. However, traveling tortoise. I recently found out a guy I worked with since 40k. We haven't crossed paths at work. Should I message him? So some of my longest standing gaming friends I met at work. And partly because, I say partly because you can sort of meet at lunchtime and have lunch and talk about 40k, or you're on the same instant messaging system. I met a couple of friends that way through Halifax. Gambit, I met that way. Used to work with Gambit. Muldis, I met that way. I was randomly walking down the corridor, going towards the toilet. I was going to say going to the loo. That would have created unusual mental images. And,
upgraded membership alert. Woo, woo, woo. Sarcastic Monkey.
Has Sarcastic Monkey just summoned a lobster?
Yes, he has.
Wow, we have not had one of these for a while. Sarcastic Monkey,
woo, woo.
Welcome to level 2 back catalogue.
Welcome.
Your support is very much
is that the right
welcome
colour?
and appreciated. Yeah, it's blue for level 1. It's red for level 2, isn't it?
Okay.
It's been so long. Yeah. And he said, as I was requesting, are you Paul? And I thought, I said, yes. And I thought this is going to be work related. Maybe he's on a similar project to me. He said, as in say hi, Paul. I'm like, oh, well, this is a new experience. Yes. That's how I met Muldis.
The lobsters come out throughout the kind of, you might want to explain about the lobsters.
Are there people who don't understand the lobsters?
Yes.
Okay, so
Have I happened to the green lobster?
The thing with the lobsters is, back in the day when the channel was growing, I think I was very, very tired in one of the very early live streams. I happened to put the lobster on my head for some messed up reason. And it then became a thing whenever someone joined the channel during a live stream that I would put the lobster on my head. And then it became different coloured lobsters for different channel memberships. But channel growth hasn't been plateaued. So we haven't had a lobster moment for a while. No, Jimmy, not drunk, don't drink. But when I get really tired, it's kind of like being drunk. So very tired. Make the Machine super chatted. Can't think what to say, but thought I'd super chat anyway. Lols.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you, Mr. Machine.
Yeah, and
you're
his
a
feet
gent,
will be
sir.
tired. He says he's aching from being stood up a lot. Do you want to do the super chat from last week just as we were switching off?
Yarp.
Josh's super chat last week.
Was Josh the full? Have I got the name right? Is it? Oh, Josh. It's not Josh last week, is it? Did we know his?
No, that's just my note.
That's your note.
Josh super chatted last week.
Right, and what did he say?
I thought you were doing that, babe.
Oh, I thought you were doing that. So Josh super chatted last week, just as we were leaving.
Oh,
Can't remember what he said. It
only stays on for a few seconds if we've switched off.
So hang on. So I think Sam, you're a legend, sir. Thank you. Many thank yous on behalf of the people who've got free memberships. I think gifting memberships is a green lobster moment. Green lobster. There we go. It's a bit more wobbly on the head. I have to keep much stiller with the green lobster. I'm sure I've completely lost. I'm sure I was going in directions and have forgotten them. James Wood, member for 21 months. Hey, Paul, do you ever think we will get Dark Mechanicus with the new demon showing on the Warhammer community? I imagine that kind of depends how it sells, and then they might test the water with like a kill team. What they did it was either 6th or 7th ed, before Death Watch or Gene Stealer cults were a full faction, was they produced a boxed game. They were doing boxed games, and what was it called? It was called Overkill, I think, and it was a bunch of Gene Stealer models and cultists for the first time in like a very, very long time, and some Death Watch, and they sold so well that they made armies for them and released them later that year. They were definitely testing the waters for the market, and it would not surprise me if they're doing something similar with that model. But whether or not they do it, I do not know. Maybe. Oh, Traveling Tortoise, welcome to level 1 Discord access. God, we've got some lobster action going tonight.
Just put them all on. Put them all on. Get the sparkly one out.
Oh no, I can't find
I love the sparkly one.
Here's the blue lobster. That's level 1 lobster. Level 1 lobster. Oh wow, now Adrian Smart, member for 19 months. Hello both, hope you're well. Paul, which 40k army is the most interesting to you right now and why? Imperial Guard. Because I'm listening my way through to Caiaphas Cain books. And I like the Guard. They're kind of ubiquitous and gritty and easy to identify with, and yeah. Also, I'm listening to the Orc one right now, so kind of orcs. But I decided a little while ago that I wanted to pick an army or armies in 40k that I feel I could still play based on where everything's at. And I picked Orcs and Guard, because Orcs are easy, Orcs are straightforward. I've got a lot of them, and they can They're a good fun army to play, not too complicated on the old brain. Similar to Guard, I can play against anything, anyone. It's very easy to arrange games with Guard because they're absolutely everywhere. Wherever you've got humans, you've got Guard, pretty much. So the problem with that, though, is because of the structure of the book, the new book, I'm kind of retiring my my Ultramar Guard. So so I've got to do a whole new army from scratch with that. But I feel like I can kind of chip away at them and build them up.
What's that you're doing with your hands then? What's that? Like a meerkat. What are you doing?
Better than my T-Rex impression.
Oh dear. Mick, I'd still love to have his Death Skulls take on Paul's Orc clans.
Then we will have to do it, sir. We will have to do it.
Hand jive. Yeah, hand jive. I'd sing if I hadn't still got a sore throat. Oh, maybe later. Copyright. Sorry. Can't.
It's a fair point.
Sorry.
It's a fair point.
I'm like a mood hoover. Sorry.
Where has the sparkly lobster gone?
I don't know, but the sparkly lobster was gifted to us by Mick's better half. I love it. Oh. I love it.
So, Mick has used his 25-month member chat and said, wow.
He absolutely did.
I can just see it at the bottom of the thing there, so you don't need to write this one. Adrian's about saying, hopefully we'll see the Black Templars come back at some point. I do like the Black Templars. They're just they were fun to play. A little bit overpowered, I thought. They were fun to play, but not always fun for people to play against. They're very much either or get wiped out or totally kick opponent to death, and I'm not digging that way of play. I'm not digging that method of play at the moment. But equally, I've got 1,200 points of them, so I can just add bits and bobs to them.
One.
So yeah, you want the green one? There you go. There's the green one.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, I'm being covered in lobsters.
You're gonna stink fish, eh?
So
anyway, this week.
Oh yeah, we've been going 14 minutes and we haven't talked about this week yet.
That's because you're so excited because you're lobstering. Okay, stop now.